Yes. Hola. What's cracking, chat? How we doing? Ooh, we shouldn't even be showing pickles right now. Oops. Shouldn't even be showing you that right now. Shouldn't even show you that. Hold on, y'all. Welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to episode 618 of the Pickles Political Debates. I'm just kidding. I don't know what number it is. There we go. Join. Gorgeous, gorgeous. First of all, chat, I've got a few birthday presents that I've received today that I'm very excited to share with you guys. I'm so stoked about these birthday gifts. And as soon as we hit, I'm gonna say 20K. When we hit 20K likes, I'll show you guys my birthday gifts. But what's up, Gemini? Speaking of which, watch Wilson and Owen's debates. Candace Owen and Andrew Wilson. Kind of down to. Wasn't really my plan tonight. I wouldn't mind doing that if we can't find any debates or something. But we are doing political debates. That's the main objective tonight. And if you are a conservative or libertarian or a member of the GOP, you're welcome to hop in the box. Come tell me why I should vote that way, why you enjoy Trump or any one of the likes. But let's see, where we at? We're at like 1,000 likes so far. Thank you guys so much. What's up, Jody? Are those tubes finally getting food on the Lincoln? What are they gonna do with it? I don't know. I haven't read anything on that today. Yeah, as soon as we get to 20K, I'm gonna show you guys my birthday gifts, y'all. So 10K, I'll reveal the Pickles camera. Alan with the membership on YouTube. Alan, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Let me see if I can refresh my YouTube feed real quick too. I'm real bad at watching my YouTube feed. I'm gonna show you guys my birthday. WWW. Did you hear Scott Jennings maybe press secretary? I didn't hear that. And I just now noticed that there's a message with people's memberships. If I checked. Wow. Yeah, YouTube, don't forget to hit the like as you come in. Let's get this party started, y'all. Is today your birthday? Monday's my birthday. So it's a little early to wish me happy birthday, and that's okay. But I want to show you guys my gifts I got so far. We got some freaking awesome gifts. Ugh, gross, dude. Scott Jennings is such a wiener. He's such a wiener. I see him get fried all the time. And he just gets absolutely cooked on CNN. Oh god. Your wife has the same birthday? W. Someone says you can barely hear me. Is anybody else having problem hearing me? Is my volume low for y'all? You are, Beth? Hold on. Oh fuck. All right, we're getting mixed. We're getting mixed responses here. Uh, First of all, hop in the box if you want to debate. Second of all, if I'm low, if my volume is low for you, type 1 in the chat. I just downloaded a VOD, and my volume for just me was like really fucking high, so I turned it down. Test, test, test. All right. I'm gonna assume YouTube's probably got it just fine. Volume's good on YouTube. Good. Audio engineer. Okay. All right. Cool, 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 cool. All right. We're keeping it here. We're keeping it here. I notched it up just a tiny bit, just in case. Yeah, we're looking for the political debates, y'all. Also, when we hit 10K, we're going to reveal the Pickles camera. And when we hit 20K, I'm going to show you guys some of the birthday gifts I got so far. And they are awesome. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
All right, you over 18?
Yep.
Cool, what do you like about Trump?
His foreign policy.
Yeah, you want to tell me about it?
Yeah, so under Biden, more crime rate was higher because of the illegal immigrants, and there have been no documented illegal immigrants in the country for a year now, I believe it is.
All right, you're already way off, bud. First of all, every year Biden was in office, it went down from when Trump was in office. Second of all, undocumented migrants commit almost literally no crime. Almost literally no crime at all. Not enough to affect the crime statistics of any municipality. Not even close. For instance, last year we had a total whopping of 28 murders from undocumented migrants out of 17,000 total in the country. So you're just all the way wrong. And I can't hear you when you're off the screen. Does anyone else have hear like a weird rattle when I talk? Oh, you ran. Wow, Miguel. Mm-hmm. 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 And that's not foreign policy either, which is weird. Yellow, are you a Trump supporter? I don't think they meant to come up. Chat, how we doing? Guys, let's get to 10K likes really quick. We will be revealing the Pickles camera when we hit 10K likes. And when I hit 20K likes, I'm going to show you guys my birthday gifts that I got so far. I got 2 birthday gifts I got to show off. And that is true, Gina. Biden deported way more people. A lot of them were, like, at the border. But still. What's the number to call? Guys, you got to come over to TikTok to debate. I might turn on the phone number here in a little bit. I might do that. It's risky. It's risky. the grippers. What's up, y'all? We've been having a good day so far. I opened a few birthday gifts. Went and did leg day. Did a few extra hip thrusts, thinking about all of you. And little protein shake. Not much to my day yet. Not much to my day. We woke up at like 4. We woke up at 4. I have a doctor's appointment. On Tuesday, y'all. We're gonna go get regular sleep meds. Yo, thank you, Pete. Thank you. Guys, I don't feel like I could show you my toes. I'll probably lose half of my falling if I show my toes. Bad. It's very personal to me. Start the ankle. Yet no one fears President Trump, the guy who lost against Iran in a war. In a war he started. Out of nowhere. Unprovoked. Oh, God. We want the dogs. The guy's fucking... The guy poops in the middle of press conferences. He shits himself on TV, dude. No one's scared of that. A fucking cheeseburger is gonna take him out one day, for fuck's sake. What's going on, y'all? Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Are you over 18?
Yeah. Well, I'm 18. I'm not over 18.
All right, what do you like about Trump?
I definitely like that he tends to lean pro-life.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
I ask you, like, given there's a two-party system, there's always going to be one candidate on the right who's pro-life, one on the left who's not. How bad does the candidate have to be on the right for you to not vote for them? Like, could he be straight up Hitler?
Mm, that's a pretty good question. I would probably say, well, I guess saving 73 million people a year would probably be a pretty good thing, pretty
His
hard to beat.
pro-life policies don't do worldwide. I don't know how he would save all of them. We do like 1.2 million here in the U.S.
US alone?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Can I get a source on that?
The 1.2 million on abortions in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who told you it was 73 million?
I guess I could be getting that from worldwide. I guess I wouldn't know though.
One point 1.13 million.
2025 though. That's immediately discredited.
You think, how are we going to do this year's already? It hasn't passed.
Because it should be since the beginning of the year, right?
Okay, and it's not going to be 1.13 million yet. We're not even
I would
3/4 of the way.
estimate maybe close to 60 million.
60 million?
Yeah.
That trajectory from 1.13 to 60 million?
Crazy people nowadays.
I do agree that
wait.
Trump's abortion, or at least the overturn of Roe v. Wade, has increased abortions.
That's no.
The abortions have gone up 11% since that's happened. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
What's the source on that?
bro.
You can't just make these claims and not expect me to ask for a source. Come on.
I feel like we're really getting into sources here. All right, I'm gonna ask your ass for some sources here soon.
Okay, I never made any claims, but okay.
One point 1.05 million to 1.13 million, roughly 11%.
Oh, these are in medical places, correct?
That's where abortions happen.
Yeah, because there's an increase in people who get abortions. I mean, that's just
Yeah,
I don't
there's
necessarily
only a
think that's because
1.3% growth in population, and then 11% growth in abortions. It doesn't track with just increase in population.
okay. I mean, I feel like the Democratic Party would see a way higher increase. So
What?
I would still lean pro or Republican because of the pro-life policies.
Do you value all lives? Do you value lives even outside of the womb?
Absolutely, but I just
What
don't
about
really see the
outside of America?
relevance. Yeah, in Gaza, absolutely.
Um, what it,
Anywhere,
what
anywhere.
what if I told you that Trump's responsible for far more deaths than 1.2 million each year? Would you then be for Democrats?
Um, sure. Why not?
Trump's cuts to USAID is going to cause 14 million deaths over the next 4 years.
Trump's cut to what?
USAID.
USAID. What is that?
Holy shit, dude. It's basically our soft power is roughly a $10 billion a year investment we made to help the needy across the world, mostly in Africa and Eastern Europe and Asia. It helped prevent spreadable diseases such as HIV and AIDS and Ebola and starving people and kids who freeze to death or die of dehydration or people who are unalived by terrorists. This is something Trump just cut, took a chainsaw to. 14 million people are the trajectory is 14 million in the next 4 years, and I'm sure it's more than that in the next 10, 20, far more than whatever you can point to with abortions.
I guess I would just need to see the epistemic nomological source for that.
Yeah, sure.
Epistemic nomological, don't forget that part, please.
Yeah.
What's this source gonna be? Sorry, can't really see
UCLA.edu.
that. No, I can't see that. Can't see that far up. Um, oh, there it is. Um, what's the Can
There's
we
a second one too.
cross-examine this? Can we cross-examine this?
This actually comes from the Lancet. Lancet's one of the most prestigious medical journals in the world.
Okay, okay. I feel like that's kind of like saying, if I wasn't to give a homeless person $20, that I would be letting them die, right?
Or if you
I
weren't to
feel
give
like
your a fetus your resources for free, they would die too, right?
yeah, well, in
Hmm.
cases of abortion, it's the intentional taking of a human life. I feel like that would just kind of be a result of your actions,
So the same thing.
or a result of the lack of your actions.
Yeah.
That's not going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not
I think
analogous
that you
to,
should be able to consent. Anytime you give a homeless person food or a fetus food or resources, I think that you should consent. I don't think that it's just something that's passive, that nobody notices, that goes without effort.
you should be able to consent to giving your baby food.
Yes.
So, like, couldn't I apply that outside of the womb?
Yes.
So you're in favor of starving kids?
No, I think
Oh,
you have an obligation when you take a child home from the hospital for the general well-being of that child. But when you're taking care of a life inside of your own womb, I believe that given the nature of the harm that like it could cause to your body and the fact that it could kill you, I think it's a much different nature. And again, if you don't do this when your child is outside of the womb, the government takes the child and they do it for you, right? That's not the instant. That doesn't happen when they're inside the womb.
So you're saying like if the mother was going to die, she should be able to revoke these resources?
No, I think in every instance she should be able to consent. In every instance where at least 90% of all pregnancies result in vaginal tearing, that's your vagina tears all the way to almost your asshole. I think that you should be able to opt out of that
Okay, so why does this, I guess, descriptively true fact justify killing your child?
because it's self-defense.
I would just take self-defense to be like the proportional killing. I wouldn't say that's really proportional anyway.
I think that removing resources, not feeding something, is far less proportional than vaginal tearing.
Really, killing? Okay, so like starving someone is gonna
The result
be.
of it, like you just minimized it, right, with a homeless person. So same idea, right? It just so happens that the fetus will die if you don't give it your free resources. Uh, but it's definitely not as gruesome as the vaginal tearing or I don't know, just anything else you can mention like postpartum or whatever your
Wow,
hormones do. I think it's
that's
much worse. Yeah.
insane. That's insane.
What
Okay,
makes it
so death
insane?
is gonna be death is gonna be proportional to vaginal tearing. Got it. Okay. I guess the main problem with this is that I could just apply this to all 9 months, right?
Hmm?
If she didn't want this postpartum vaginal tearing, she could kill it the day before birth, right?
I think in most instances where abortions are done a day before birth, it just results in a live child, a viable fetus.
No, I'm saying like if she doesn't want this, she should be able to get this abortion, right?
I don't think when women have
That's
abortions,
not
it's
an
not that she
abortion.
doesn't want a baby; it's that she doesn't want to care and carry a baby. So, in any time, at any moment, you want that to be outside of your womb, you should be able to do that. And if that results in like a live, living child, what happens after that is kind of irrelevant, right? Like they can give it up to adoption, or they can keep it. I think that's totally relevant to the process of abortion.
Okay, so if it's viable, she shouldn't be able to get an abortion.
It is an abortion, even if it's viable.
Well, abortion is just the intentional taking of the fetus's life to end pregnancy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's the abortion of a pregnancy. It's the termination of a pregnancy.
Yeah, that would just be induced labor, not abortion.
No, it's not. It can be induced labor. It could be a C-section.
That's not abortion.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's a termination of a pregnancy.
Search it up.
Yo, Slayer with the galaxies, dude.
It's not. C-section is not an abortion.
Abortion is the termination of a pregnancy.
Yeah, and how do you terminate the pregnancy?
Uh, you could remove the fetus from the mother, and it could result in a live
That's a
fetus,
different.
dog.
No, that's not an abortion though.
Yes, it is, dude. Who
Search
taught you
search up
this?
search up is a C-section an abortion?
It could be coded as an abortion, yeah.
Search it up.
Here, how about this? Can abortions result in live fetus? Yes.
It's not what I told you to search up, but okay, bro.
Yeah, I know. This is more meaningful way to search that, right? We weren't talking about just C-sections. We're talking about can abortions result in a live fetus? And they can. This is from the American Institute of... I'm going to fuck this up. Obstetrics. Have you been inside of a vagina besides your mother's?
Like my whole body? No, that would be pretty hard to do.
No, just your member.
My member?
Yeah.
What member are you referring to? This is kind of weird. Okay.
Are you a virgin?
No, bro, no.
Were you trying to have a child?
Was I trying to have a child?
Yeah, when you were having sex?
No, no. But if that were to happen, I think that would
Why were you trying to have sex if you weren't trying to have a child?
well, I guess just for pleasure.
Huh.
Well, that doesn't mean I can kill my child if she was to get pregnant, though. That doesn't follow.
Yeah, well, you're not the one carrying it.
I still think I would have a say in it. It's half my DNA.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't feel like, especially somebody of your age, your seed isn't necessarily like rare. Like, you
It
can go
is.
make babies with someone
You'd be
else, right?
surprised. No, it's pretty rare. Because, first of all, I happen to be above 6 foot.
Okay.
Second of all, I happen to have above average looks, and this is objective. This is objective, by the way.
Good for you, man.
Third of all, um, no, I guess it's only those two. That's fine.
What do your looks have to do with it?
Well, it's just descriptively, or no, it's ontologically true that looks play a vital role in your success in life.
It doesn't have any role with the rarity of your semen, right? Like, you shoot
It
millions
does. It
in a
does.
load, right?
Because if my face happens to have a 1 in a million bone structure,
I'm saying to
then is that
you,
not
your
rare?
seed's not rare. To you.
To me, it's not rare.
Right.
Well, yeah, I produce a lot of it, so I guess so.
Yeah, so if a
What's
woman
the
doesn't
point
want
in me
your
saying
seed
this?
to turn into a giant bowling ball inside of their stomach, you just gotta go find someone else. You can try again. You got infinite tries.
You got to give me the argument that they can give the abortion, though.
Yeah, it's
You
self-defense.
want me to give you your argument? You want to give me your argument? Or you want
Blue
me to
heart
give
with the
you my
super
argument?
fan. Let's go, guys. We're 1K away from me showing you my birthday gifts. Also, we have Cash App, PayPal, Venmo in the bio. If you guys are trying to kick this wiener, it's $40. If not, you're stuck with them.
$40? Hey,
right.
man. Give me half of that. All right, so I guess my argument would follow that okay, so P1 would be it's prima facie wrong to kill an entity that has a rational nature.
Do
P2,
fetuses? Do all fetuses
abortion.
have a rational nature?
Yes, because they are of a rational kind.
What about those that the brain's failing to develop? Are they still rational?
Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what I was going for, right? A nature doesn't necessarily apply to like a stage of development. So I'm more talking about like the capacity that it has because of its nature.
No, but what if it's not going to develop a brain, period? Because that happens sometimes in fetal
They
development.
still are of a rational kind and therefore have a rational nature.
I hate the nature
Oh?
thing. Like, can you define nature? I feel like just like this weird catch-all. What's nature?
It's like a set of it's like a set of properties or things that you will develop or like you're of a species that develops these things, right?
Slayer with the $10, by the way, for the kick pool. W Slayer's in the chat. 30 left.
By the way, if
Slayer,
you use terminology like ontologically and prima facie in your day-to-day conversation, you're going to have a hard time getting a woman to want what you're offering. You can be 6 feet.
Okay, so is there any contentions with my arguments or?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what's the contention?
Well, for one thing, I just said that if you're not going to develop a brain, you can't be rational. Ontologically.
Well, okay, you
Prima
can't.
facie.
Yeah, you can't. Okay, I don't think you necessarily know what those words mean, but that's fine. Again, we're just not going to develop these things. It doesn't mean you're not of a rational kind, and therefore you have a rational nature. Right?
Hold on. Starting Marley kick
No.
fun because Looks Maxers are off the rockers. Thank you. By the way, I probably mog you, dude.
Maxer,
I probably mog you.
Still
Fuck
waiting
outta
for
here.
Marley to turn his camera on.
Yeah.
Guys, if don't let people turn their camera on. I'm just saying that for a general rule of thumb.
Is it because you look like a thumb?
Okay. Anyways, I'm just gonna move past that. Do you have any contentions with my argument? Gemini, you have any contentions with my argument?
I I don't care if you're of a rational kind. If you don't develop a brain, you can't be rational.
I didn't say I value if you can be rational, right? I said I value that you're of a
It
rational
was the
kind.
ability to develop or deploy rationality, right?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Would your sperm be of a rational kind too?
No.
Why not?
It's not going to have this rational trajectory before it contacts the egg, making the zygotes.
Of course, it has the potentiality, doesn't it?
Potentiality to become a zygote?
Mm-hmm. It has potentiality, so I would say that's of the kind, right?
No, it's potential.
It has the
to
nature
become
of
a
it.
zygote. No, it doesn't.
Can you give me the
Let's
delineation?
go back to your I have a contention
That's
with
such
your
a
argument.
stupid contention.
Let's go back to where you said that you thought there were 75 million abortions happening in a year?
Worldwide.
I don't even think that we've got a source
Dude,
that shows that.
you
But
thought
I
it was
was going to
ontologically
say,
true.
You thought it
I
was
actually-
nationwide. You thought it was
I
nationwide.
actually had 50 million abortions myself so far this year. So he actually may not be wrong. We might be on track.
Okay, awesome. So, like, is there any contentions in the argument, or?
Yeah, I've made several. And
Yeah,
you
and
have yet to
I've
come back with...
I've rectified each one of them. What?
No, you didn't. No.
Yes, I have.
No.
Go ahead and ploy the contention, please.
Ploy?
Yeah, ploy.
I've made my counter argument. I'm waiting for you to counter. That
Wait,
how
do you know what an
something-
argument is? Yeah, an argument.
So I
I'll
have an
just lay it
argument.
out for you. I'll just lay it out for you.
I have an
It's just
I
gonna
have an
be,
argument for you.
Oh, so we're
Um,
just shifting to your view. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So we've talked about this before on the channel. I'm a vermitarian. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that school of thought.
Go ahead and elaborate on that.
Okay, I'll elucidate. So I believe that that worms, people think they're a lowly form of life, but I actually believe that they exhibit and exemplify the ultimate kind of humility. And basically, I believe they're actually really the highest form of life, and we should aspire, all of us, to be more like worms. It's just a personal belief of mine. So for
Okay.
that reason, it's my personal belief that if somebody comes to have worms in their system, or of course, like the blessed RFK Jr., for instance, famously had one that he hosted in his brain, that it's a great honor, and that therefore taking any kind of anti-parasitic sorts of medication to eliminate those lives within you, you should get the death penalty, basically.
Mhm.
So is this implying the worms? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay. I mean, that logic is pretty sound to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Well, of course, this only applies to men, by the way, not women,
okay.
because
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
have
that makes sense.
the body mass to really support. Like there could be deleterious effects on our bodies if we were to host them. So only for men. So if you get tapeworms or any kind of worm, flesh eating, doesn't really matter. You're not going to have access to antiparasitic medications.
Just a quick question. I don't mean to go back to the view, but like, why do you value worms again?
Well, I just think because they exemplify humility, like they live in the dirt, they're nonviolent, they are decomposers, so they're very important for the environment. Yeah. Amen. Amen.
Okay, I mean, I guess
It's my
I could say
religious
that
it's
about-
my religious belief. This is my freedom of religion that you can't trample upon.
Okay, so like they have humility.
Mm-hmm.
What are you cashing out humility to mean?
Well, just that they don't need to be in the limelight. They work underground. Again, they're decomposers, so they're secretly, again,
The
not in the
ultimate
limelight
form
doing
of
all this work.
like ego death. They have no ego.
Yeah, correct.
Well, I think you're kind of equivocating on like groundworms and tapeworms, right?
I mean, they're the same, right?
No,
same-
no,
They're
not
of the same kind, like you said.
No, they're different. They have a different taxonomical category.
I don't see them as being really any different.
Well, the distinction would be function and trajectory, things that they will do in their lives, right?
What?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Okay, so like a tapeworm, like is like a parasite, right?
Well, if it gets into a host, if you're lucky enough,
Yeah.
if
So
you're
like,
blessed
If it's
enough,
God's
if you're
will.
chosen,
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah, a tapeworm is kind of equivocating on those two. They're different species.
Doesn't matter. They're all of the same kind.
No,
They all
no,
have the
they're
same
not.
nature, honestly.
Right, ontologically, prima
They can't.
facie.
Okay, they can't have the ontological same nature if they're different species, right?
I think
No,
it's
I don't see
Because
any conflict there.
first of all, if they're of a different species, that just implies that they have different traits,
Yeah, I didn't say that they all have the same traits. I just said that they're
which
all
implies that they have different natures.
God's holy creation, and that we all probably we would live a much more peaceful existence if we all lived as the worms do. So it's all of them.
We should live in the dirt,
Yeah.
right? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I mean, where are you going with this? I mean, I don't really see how.
we just want you
My
to
point-
respect our religion.
We want you to respect our religion, and if you are blessed enough to get worms, you're not going to have access to anti-parasitic medications in your state.
No, I only value earthworms actually.
Okay, but I don't care what you only value. I'm going to get it into legislation that you can't use anti-parasitics.
Why should I value tapeworms? Please tell me that.
You don't have
It
to
does-
value anything. It's
I don't-
our religion.
I don't
No, like
value
why
zygotes.
do you guys value tapeworms? Let's just say that.
I don't value zygotes.
Well, oh, so you're equivocating. Oh, the zygote is a parasite, huh? That's not going to be true by definition. That's analytically false, just by definition. Because a parasite's going to be of a different species, so that's just a blunder right there.
But it has parasitic nature, so
Right.
It's not a parasite, so
it's got
and
parasitic
it's more of like
nature.
a symbiotic. It's more of like a symbiotic relationship because I'm pretty sure.
Symbiotic.
Like,
What are they
the
giving
fetus-
back to the? What are they giving back to the mother?
Yeah, the fetus gives like
W abortions in the chat. W abortions in the chat. We've got
W.
Brandon who sent the $30. It's time to kick Marley Pickles. Brandon W Marley. W Brandon's for the abortion. And guys, we hit 28K, and that means we are going to reveal the Pickles camera, and I am going to show you guys and try to raise as much jealousy as possible. My birthday gifts.
Oh hell yeah!
One of the gifters wants to stay anonymous, but I'm going to start with the first one, and this is from Gemini. This is from
Let's all
Gemini.
say thank you, Marley, for enabling me to be here now live to see the reveal because I'm excited.
This is in top 10 of my life birthday gifts.
Ooh, dang!
Check this out, chat. This is a Pickles Pokemon card. Fucking read it and weep.
It's actually a super well.
Literally.
Aw, look at that face.
It says, defies gender binary, hikes when she pees. That's her passive ability. For heart attack is main attraction. She outshines her dad on his own lives. Which is true.
As she's doing right now. Yeah.
And the cutest and the goodest. She's a VMAX, by the way. Absolutely stellar.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Truly.
Tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. So we love our mid-August Leos. Y'all are little spicy nuggets and sweethearts. And we love it. She loves Pokemon too. So.
Oh, she sounds fucking way cool.
Oh, yep. Well, there you go. I mean,
This one,
it's the
chat.
mid-August peeps.
This one's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like.
Oh? Oh?
This is a sous vide, chat. This is a sous vide cooker.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, yo. Look at this.
As in it cooks something that is already sous vide, or it like will make something.
It will make
How
sous
does
vide.
it work?
So
Oh my gosh.
you get a bucket, you fill it with water, you put your meats and your other food in there, and you plop this part into the bottom, you submerge it, and it heats the water up, and it cooks your meat to a perfect, like, water, like, temperature, like,
Nice.
precision.
Nice.
Precision.
Sous vide is the best.
Oh my god.
That is awesome. Whoever that is awesome.
And it's so nice. Like, this is magnetic. I don't even know.
Oh.
It's so nice. It just feels nice. It's very nice.
Satisfying. Yeah.
Very nice.
That is very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Pickles heard sous vide meats in her little ears, I think. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Face.
she
You
knows.
hear me say that? You probably didn't hear that. Yeah.
She
no.
knows she's getting bites are in her future.
Some tender victuals so tender coming her way.
Yeah. I am. That's a Beckett 10. Guys, did you guys know that I was in a Beckett magazine when I was like 12? TrueStory.com. For Pokemon.
What?
For Pokemon. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We just unlocked some lore. Do you have proof?
It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I might have to look it up if they have like a like an archive of sorts. But I was like 12 and they caught me at a like a Pokemon they used to have these things, these Pokemon every Tuesdays and Thursdays at Toys R Us and at Borders Bookstore. You can go play Pokemon and you can like earn badges, you can earn stamps, you get like a little book and stuff.
R.I.P. Toys R Us and Borders Books.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good like third place for the children.
Yeah, I use a bag sealer with my sous vide. Maybe that's in my future for investments. In fact, somebody's asking me what they should give me, so maybe that's what I'll ask them to give me. But yeah, thanks again. Thank you so much. I love my Pokemon card.
You're so welcome.
Big shout out. I love this.
Aww. And our Pickles is feeling better. Yes. I trust that she's looking good. She's looking comfy.
Mm.
All right. I will drop down unless another Philbro needs to come up and ontologically discuss something.
Okay. I will. You're welcome back.
Okay. Thanks.
All
you guys
right.
have a good one. See ya.
Bye. I think Toys R Us opened back up. It's just an online store, maybe mistaken. Maybe. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Are you over 18?
Yes.
Well, give me a second to give someone a shout out. Becca Wow with the $25 for happy birthday. Thank you so much, Becca. You are the bee's knees. All right, what do you like about Trump?
Can you first tell me like what you don't like about Trump, and then I got you with the rest.
I think Trump's policy on just about every level is bad. I think Trump is borderline, if not, is trying his hardest to be a authoritarian. I think he's trying to rule the country by executive order through using something called unitary executive theory. I think he lied vehemently to get elected. I think he's broken 99% of his promises. It has gone the complete opposite direction. I think that his foreign policy has fucked up our relationship with just about every country that we are close to, including Canada. I think we've been further from anybody in NATO and from any of our trade partners than in recent history. Trump has ramped up the debt and the deficit to record highs since World War II. I think we are socially divided more than we ever have been. I think that his perpetuating of lies about elections being stolen, and while selling pardons, committing fraud, being the most corrupt president in history of the United States, is just a cherry on top.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. But I just I'm very pro-life, so
Is this somebody who's just debating?
no. I just joined your live.
So you would prefer to do pro-life even if it entailed all of that?
I would rather have a pro-life candidate. Yeah.
So a pro-life candidate could be that bad and corrupt, and you would still vote for them?
Well, I don't think that what you just named. I think a lot of it's propaganda.
What part do you think I said was propaganda?
I think that like he hasn't like broken any promises. He's just had to like rebuild like, what the left's like fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Ending wars on day one, reduce gas prices. He says he's going to reduce energy prices by 50%. Instead, he's made them skyrocket. He's cut subsidies to alternative energies, which has in fact made everything skyrocket. He's in an optional war in the Middle East, which has made oil skyrocket. It will be skyrocketing for the next few years. He said he was going to bring gas prices or grocery prices down. Instead, he put tariffs on them. He said he had no idea what Project 2025 was. He's 55% done with it.
yeah,
Are you in the bath?
no. What do you mean I'm not?
All right.
What?
Okay. If you're gonna be a bath, I mean that's chill. But like, if you're just gonna sit there and like splash and play with the rubber ducky, I'm good. I don't want to be part of that.
Please get in the bath with me, Daddy.
Baths are like, I think baths are just weird. Unless you're like soaking in like a bath bomb or something. Just like regular baths are fucking, I think kind of gross. This is my hot take. Imagine just being in a soup of your own filth. I mean, let's be real. I'm pretty sure 10 10 times you're peeing in there, right? Right? You pee in your bath. I just don't think baths are the move. I've never peed in the bath, guys. You're lying to yourself and everyone else. Guys, we know that you pee in the bath. Shower after, I can get behind that. But you're already like prune. You're just like water's in your skin. I always pee in the water. Yeah. Everyone poops in the ocean. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Everyone poops in the. I mean, all fish poop in the ocean, I guess. Shower first, then bath. That's touche. You shower before bath, really? Peeing in the shower, I feel. Yeah. I don't know if that's that gross. You can pee in the shower. I think it's fine. Chat, we're looking for how many followers do I need to make 30K? We're pretty close, y'all. And I'm pretty sure TikTok is just not loving the way I'm talking tonight. They're just not happy with me, which is okay. 26.9K. So we need roughly 3.1K. 3.1K followers, chat. If you enjoy my debates, give me a follow. Let me get my other account back up on here. It is a little weird tonight. You know what? I'll admit it. There we go. Why are they suddenly taking baths? We're on lives. I don't know. It was a funny clip from Dean's live for a while. I think it's I hopefully they figure out that it's kind of dead. They're still doing it. Be better. Be better, MAGA. And if you're not MAGA and you're doing it, you suck. They're giving Dean the blues on his live. I hate that, dude. I hate that. Please not leave him on the toilet. Or old millennial. Taking his 13th pee because he's drunk. He's pissing all over the floor, yeah. I saw older millennial in an ad. Taking a survey, what? Yeah, legends say he's still peeing. Still peeing his big boy pants. I think Dean is... I was thinking about this earlier. Like, there's no other big debate channels that have the same, like, no barrier to entry as TikTok and Dean. So, like, if YouTube, for instance, had the same, like, where you can just call in with your phone, or, like, just tap a button and request up, I think regular, like, YouTube debaters would have the same issue. But I feel like that's why we see it a lot from TikTok. Candace Owens, Andrew Wilson was good today. And yeah, he's young. He attracts the younger viewers. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I think you got to really have a good poker face and not give trolls the satisfaction of a reaction. Is Dean good or bad? Love Dean. Dean's great. Dean's great. Why is everyone peeing? I don't know. I will agree. Some people do the same talking points a lot over and over. Not my thing. That's why I've had to start listening to like audiobooks. I can't really listen to other people debate anymore. I don't have the attention span for it. I know I'm not being pushed out. Yeah, I think we might do a restart. Should we do a restart? I did a little bit. I talked a little bit dirty. So maybe we do a restart. All right, chat. I love you. I'll be right back. When we come back, let's tap the frick out of the screen, all right? I'll see you guys there. Check my wish list. I will after this. YouTubes, how we doing, YouTubes? Give me a sec. Whoa. We already went live? Do. We are back. Everybody tap the screen. Let's get this party started, y'all. We are back. We're doing political debates. We are a political live. Democrats, Republicans, Libertarians, bad brainers, Trump supporters, MAGA, democracy, republics, all the political stuff. We are doing a political live. We are looking for political debates. Does he see the streamers look? I do eventually look at the YouTube chat. I do every once in a while. I'm sorry, I'm not as actively looking at it. YouTube has usually been really toxic, so maybe that's why. Hello from Gold Coast, Australia. What's going on? Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Jaden Newman wanted to.
I think it's Vetus. Just somebody say hi. I'm out. Try to be back later. RAD. Pickles, today's my birthday. Rita, today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Rita. Happy freaking birthday. My birthday's on Monday. What's up, Lauren? My birthday is on Monday. I'm very excited. W Leos. WW. For those who believe in space racism. Oh, you said check my wish list? Oh, hold on. I gotta do something real quick. Chat, tap the screen. Let's get to 10K really quick. Why the fuck is some of this shit in my wish list? What am I looking for? My youngest will be 15 next month. Ooh, next week. What? You have a 15-year-old? What? Jin, happy birthday to all celebrating this month. Thank you. Dean Raid, what? Dean raid? Hello.
Yeah, Pickle would know a lot about 15-year-olds. Oh, sorry, was I on here?
That's Rich coming from the party who's protecting the Epstein files. All right. Dean Raiders, welcome in. Welcome in. Brooklyn, we had you, I think, yesterday or the day before. We might snag you in a second, but we're going to skip you for a sec. Dean only raids Parker.
Hey, bro.
Oh, you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Cool. What do you like? What do you like about Trump? Welcome, Dean Raid. Welcome, y'all. Let's tap the screen. We just started. We literally just restarted our stream. We're still building up. We got to get our peoples back. My favorite kind of pickle, grios. Zesty pickles. I make my own pickles, actually. Make my own pickles. Dean's rate not valid? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. In fact, I don't even know why I'm showing pickles right now. We need to hit 10K. This is my dog.
Did you know that just a little while ago, I had a threesome? It was great. I had a threesome, and my son, oh, I love my son. We love Eric. Eric was so good. And Teddy, big Teddy, TDR, Teddy Roosevelt. He doesn't have TDS, but he was a part of the threesome. He was a great guy. I spoke to him the other day, and he said, Mr. President, sir, I don't think I've ever seen the economy look like this. And I said, well, I was alive when you were alive, and I think it was good, but not as good as mine. I think it was almost as good as you didn't have Joe Biden like I had Joe Biden. Okay, I used to grab Joe Biden and
What up, Infectious?
Hey, brother. Hey, I was just saying, there was some kind of like a phone holder that was on your wish list. Like a magnetic phone holder?
Yeah, did you get it?
Hey, happy birthday, motherfucker.
Thank you so much, dude.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
So, already bought and paid for. Should be shipped to you.
Oh, you're the best, dude. You're
no problem, man. I'll let you have fun with Brooklyn.
All right, bro.
Later, brother.
Peace. All right, Brooklyn, what's up? What do you want to talk about?
Well, look, one of the problems that I have with the left, right, is that they offer a lot of problems and very little solution, right? There's no offer of solution. So I'm going to ask you a question. I think you're a reasonable person, right? You know what I mean? You're intelligent, right? Specifically with the immigration problem, what would be your solution? What kind of solution would you be able to come up with?
I think having a strong border is not very controversial. You might hear like the fringe party of the DSA say something like something antithetical to closed borders or whatever you guys want to call it. But I think we have no problem with doing things that are far more pragmatic than like doing human rights violations like Trump is doing. So we did try to pass the Langford bill, which was mostly a conservative authored bill. And it did things like added judges to adjudicate asylum claims. So that way, if you trek across the desert 300 miles, you're not going to get a 6-year stay. You're only going to get a 6-month stay, and then you're out. I think that also makes it a lot easier for them to do like faster expellation from the country, especially if you're here for under 2 years. There's a much shorter process to be booted from the country. I think that would be a perfect start. So hiring more judges, like hundreds more judges, I think would be good. I think that we should also fast track the means of becoming legally present. I think that in any attempt where we try to do that, the right fear mongers and say, "Oh, we're just trying to recruit voting people, trying to recruit voters," and I don't know. I think there's a case to be made where there's an equal share, and if the right stopped demonizing them for political points, they might get a share of those voters. I think that we could also do things like people who are here that are already undocumented. We give them a pathway that involves like a 1 or 2 year process that gives them a higher rate of taxing for the first couple of years to kind of pay for the program they're going through and for it to be something that's equally beneficial.
All right, so I mean, there's a lot of people on the left that believe that everybody that's here now should receive amnesty based on what you're saying, right? You know what I mean? So, do you think that's a good idea? Everybody that's on ground here, do you think they deserve amnesty to be able to get their day in court?
Yeah, I would love to hear a reason why not. I think that we should be choosy. I think that we should like say, hey, who are you? And give them an incentive to check in, see what their background looks like one more time. I don't know, put them on some probationary period, stuff like
Okay,
that.
well,
Yeah,
so I've talked about this with other pundits, right? And if we had 4 million illegals here, right, to be able to get amnesty, we'd have to have a single day in court, right, just to grant them the amnesty, right? So that would take about 4.5 years if we had 1,000 judges, and we don't. We have approximately 600 immigration judges across this country, right? So do you think that's fiscally responsible? What do we do?
it's far
in
cheaper
those?
than mass deportation.
Why would it be cheaper than mass deportation?
Yeah, in every instance where you're doing deportation, there's due process as well in there.
Right. It's 1 day in court. Right? It'd simply be a day in court.
But
But
you're
to be
also
able,
paying for a charter company, a charter plane company. You're also paying to incarcerate them in multiple
right,
days, multiple weeks of incarceration. That's hundreds of dollars a
right.
day. It's far cheaper to do what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, okay, but again, what do we do with the undocumented that are here over this approximately 5 year period? If we had 1,000 judges to do it, so what do we do? Do we leave them in the community just willy nilly?
Yeah,
And
it seems like it's literally harmless.
well, what happens? So, what do you say about the people that don't follow the final deportation notice? Let's say we give them all amnesty and they start the ball over. They get their due process, and then the judge, for whatever reason, decides that, you know what, you're not welcome in this country, and now you're giving a final deportation notice. What do you do with the people that don't abide by that? Because I think that's the problem we're having.
If they manage to stay out of the reins of law enforcement, that sucks, I guess, but that's what's already happening.
Right,
I don't know what to
and
tell you.
therein lies the problem. I've been accused multiple times saying that my problem with immigration is the high crime risk and that the criminals. I don't believe that at all. I think the larger problem is people that are not following final deportation notices. And so basically, what you're advocating for is like, as long as you don't get caught, okay. I mean, do you think that's really healthy for the American
I think it would be very few
people?
people. I think it would be literally so few people. It's negligible. I think it's a benign issue. I think
What,
it
the people
affects
that are
only
not
your.
following final deportation
Yeah,
notices?
yeah. It would be only hurting
That's
your
unrealistic,
feelings.
Pickles. That's
What does it
unrealistic.
hurt? What's like the tangible bad thing that happens?
Well, I mean, they're simply not following the rules. We
What's
have to
the
have.
what's the big tangible thing? There's a
What do you
million
mean?
people every day commits 3 felonies a day. The average citizen does. What is the tangible reason we should dump $1 trillion into this like Trump is doing?
I mean, I don't necessarily agree with what's happening now. I ask you for a solution. Forget about what Trump is doing, right? So I'm looking for a realistic solution that comes from the left. And the only thing that I hear from the left, on the radical left, is, you know what, open borders, let them come willy nilly, whatever they want to do.
Nobody
Right?
wants open borders. I think just about every single one of us wants like a faster process, for there to be a process that can be actually adhered to. If somebody doesn't have $10,000 and 3 years of time to wait, they're just gonna hop the border, and that's just real. That's just what's gonna happen, dude. So
Okay, all
you're
right.
going
So
to perpetuate that over the fact that maybe, and we can look at the literal numbers of these people who are criminals, who did commit crimes in the country while they've been here, which is probably one of the only reasons I could think of that a judge will deny their claim. And it's literally, it's like 17,000 a year, and we're talking everything from DWIs to like gun possession to things like that, things that we see far more from the like citizens, from the like U.S. citizens here in the country. So like, for instance, 20 murders a year roughly is what it is what we see from undocumented migrants. That's fucking literally nothing. Same
No,
thing with, it's like 1,200 DV charges or like violence charges out of the 400,000 or 600,000 cases we see every year. Like, I think it's a great start. It's nothing's gonna be perfect,
okay,
but
well,
it's
I
literally
mean,
so negligible.
I think you're skirting the question, because I'm not really talking about those people. I'm talking about, by according to your own numbers, the 14 million people that are here that are undocumented now. All right, so you have 14 million people. How do we have a realistic process that's fairly fiscally responsible to have 14 million hearings, and not counting the ones that are coming over the border every day? So what do we do to fix that?
We have technology. They can do things online. They can do all sorts of stuff that would be easily automated. I'm sure a judge could automate some of this stuff too. We can get some red flags where say, hey, this person's fingerprint, this person's whatever, their face was recognized in a flock camera or whatever the fuck, and they need to be questioned. But everybody else, maybe they get a thumbs up.
And well, and you think that you could automate the right to work, and they would have to get some kind of social security number to be able to pay taxes, or whatever it is, AIPC or whatever it is, their ability to pay taxes while they work. That you think there's something that is simple to that?
Yes.
I mean, I think. I don't think you're naive at all, right? You know what I mean? And I don't think that's any kind of simple process, right? We're talking about 14 million people, and then the people that are coming over at the same time.
Again, nobody wants an open border, but yeah, sure. There's gonna be people not even close to the same amount of people that came during COVID. I think that was like a once in a lifetime thing where we see such a large influx because of a worldwide disaster or pandemic. I don't think that that's something we're going to see every year or every presidency. I think that they capitalized on that politically. They scared you guys with it. And for you guys to be this hell-bent over making sure there's literally like not one person that gets through the cracks, I think is just killing us financially. I think it's silly. It's a silly ask.
All right. So let me ask you a second question. It's two-part, and if you don't want to answer it, I'm fine. So what do you think the outcome with the Iran crisis? What's going on in Iran, and what would you do if you were the president of the United States in this situation? Like, one, what do you honestly think is going to be the outcome of this conflict? Because what I think is going to happen is I think we're going to have to absolutely annihilate. We have to annihilate them, and we have to get them to surrender unconditionally. I think that's the only way it's ever going to stop. Otherwise, we're going to be there for forever. With shot pots. And then what do you do? What's a better solution than that?
How many people are in Iran?
I think it's, I don't know, 90 million.
You're talking about killing 90 million people?
No. That's not what I mean. I think we have to get them to surrender unconditionally. And the only way you could really do that, right, is by attacking the infrastructure. And that's it. There's no other possible way.
That kills civilians.
People say, look, one thing for sure is I'm not a proponent of war. I you know what I mean? I'm not on a personal level. I'm talking about in a very kind of real way in the situation that we're in now. Right? I don't think that this crisis can end anyway diplomatically unless we get them to surrender unconditionally, much like we had to do with Japan. Right? You know what I mean? And so again, I'm not for that. I'm asking you, what do you think? One, what do you think is going to happen? And two, what's a better solution?
I think Trump is going to lose this war. I think there's no two ways about it. I think that our allies will have nothing to do with us if we do something so disgusting that it makes them unconditionally surrender, like you're talking about. I think that even if we do make things and conditions so bad that the civilians are all ready to surrender, I don't think the government will. I think the government is got such a grip on them, and it's so decentralized that there is no hope of us doing that in a way that makes the government say, "Oh fuck, okay, having everything you want." I don't think they're going to do that. By the way, I think they're doing really. I think they're doing just fine. I think they made their demands clear. I think that the best way to win this war is get Trump out of office.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: the IRGC. Right now, Iran is absolutely in financial friggin' disaster. I would imagine. I don't know. I would imagine that most of the Persian people do not want a war, right? And I agree that the IRGC has set up their infrastructure to the fact where you have to do something drastic, right? The way they got it set up, right? You know what I mean? They are not unified, and they will continue to do it, right? So really, at the end of the day, the IRGC doesn't give a fuck about the Persian people. That's
and neither
simple.
do we, because we're killing them too, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, I have to agree. I do have to agree, right? But so what you're saying is that we're going to have to wait out the last 2 years of Trump's administration, and then hope that somebody in the new administration is able to make some kind of diplomatic deal with Iran. Do you believe that Iran is going to do that? Like, why would they do that?
I think somebody more qualified than Trump's son-in-law is going to be easily more capable of doing diplomacy.
And you think the IRGC is going to be open to some kind of diplomatic deal? You think they have a personal vendetta against? And what happens when Netanyahu and Israel continue to start trouble with them over and over again? What do the American
I don't know.
people do?
We'll put sanctions on Israel or something. We're gonna have to do something, defund Israel. I think every country on earth that's like a real like democracy is probably going to be on the same page as us in regards to Israel. There's plenty of countries that have already put just regular Israeli citizens on a list where they can't even come into the country. I think that Israel is just as problematic as Iran. I think we should divorce ourselves from them. I think that if a president has to come in and pay reparations to Iran, separate from Trump, they'd be more willing to do it because it's not necessarily a bad look on them. I think Trump is too egotistical to do it. I think he's too scared to do something that will make him look weak. Therefore, he won't do it, even if it means the best for the American people and the Iranian people. I don't think he's willing to do that kind of concession.
You know what? With your last statement, I tend to agree. However, let me ask you this question: who do you think is the likely Democrat to run for president?
I see AOC's ranking pretty high. I really like John Ossoff. I really like Bandy Bashir. I really like Pete Buttigieg. I hope to see like a Pete Buttigieg AOC ticket. I think that'd be dope.
Well, I mean, don't you think AOC is a little bit too far to the left for moderate Democrats to support?
She doesn't really have any far left ideologies.
Oh, well, maybe it's just the media saying it. I mean, I don't know enough about her to make a statement, right? You know what I mean? And that's the reason why I concede that it may be just the media that's doing it. I don't know. I actually think Gavin Newsom is going to win the but do you think that someone like AOC or Gavin Newsom will actually divorce themselves from Israel? I don't think that. I'd say yes. That's what I would do. I would abandon Israel and I would abandon the entire region. That's what I would do if I was the president. However, I don't think that even a moderate Democrat will do that. We have too much history and too much money and too much.
I think
too much
Newsom's
investment.
come out and already started disavowing, and AOC's definitely done that.
Well, and you think the American people? Do you think the American people want to do that? Because a lot of the kind of ultra Christian based on religion alone, right? Kind of support Israel, and the Christian vote is huge in this country, right? You know what I mean? I'm a Christian, but I'm not one of those type of Christians, right? You understand? You understand my point? I
Yeah.
mean, you think that a Democrat, someone like AOC or Gavin Newsom, could actually get the support, right? If they ran on a ticket like that and said that we're going to divorce ourselves from Israel, they get the support.
I think that on the left, you're seeing people who support Israel get just absolutely just stomped in elections. So I think that's something the left all together wants.
Right, but what about the right? Okay, 77 million people voted for a moron, right? You know what I mean? Right? Twice, right? So what makes you think that you can get the kind of support when you're saying, look, because I think the only solution is divorce ourselves from Israel. I think that's the only solution that we have. And then we're going to abandon everybody in the Middle East, and there's going to be a big problem with Iran. They're going to bully the entire area. But you know what? It's about America. It's not about the Middle East. I think that's the only solution. But I don't think any candidate is going to be able to get the support to be able to do that.
I think anybody in the left running against Israel is going to do just fine. So, and that I don't really care to say anything to I don't know. Good luck for the right, I guess. I think that 80% of the right is Christian or religious, and I think they're going to have a hell of a hard time winning if they support Israel.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. It flusters me, right? That everybody, and on both sides, right? You know what I mean? All they do is complain, but yet offer no solution. One of the reasons why I initially supported Trump is because, like I said, he was a kind of straight shooter. He's like, this is what I'm going to do. And this is how I'm going to do it. Now, he failed to do that. So it just makes me think that he's just another politician. He learned how to be a politician in the last 12 years. He initially wasn't. You know what I mean? And I think people were tired of it. I remember the guy when he won the first election, the guy that had the desk at CBS, he said, look, America sent a message. They were tired, right? They were tired of the politics that was going on in this freaking country. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. But no one, no politicians, no pundits, nobody comes with any kind of solutions that not that are reasonable.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I interview MAGA every day, and I ask them things that test this theory, and I think it's more so on the right, man. I think when you ask somebody who's a Republican, what do y'all do about homelessness? You know, they point at California. Oh, look at the housing crisis. Look at the costs and the problems with all this stuff in California. Which California, I love California. I think does great. What do you guys have to offer? They don't fucking know. They have no idea. They have no idea because they are pigeonholed into policy that only cuts taxes. They will never run on raising taxes on anybody. So you're pigeonholed like a motherfucker with policy there. Any expenditure that involves giving citizens like a safety net or a welfare program, they've already been talking shit about it for decades that it's socialism and communism. So you're pigeonholed there. They literally have nothing to offer. Their literal entire campaigns, and you can just read these signs from all of the Republicans. It just says fucking God, family, and guns in that order. And we're hunting for rhinos. Like, it's just personality shopping. It has nothing to do with policy. They have nothing to offer anybody.
Well, I mean, let me ask you this question. You don't think that it's reasonable to try to cut federal spending? I mean, if you look at the last few Democratic administrations, right? I mean, we spent a lot of money.
Not close.
And who are we really helping? I mean, like, who's really benefiting
It's not
from
true.
this?
Republicans always spend far more than Democrats. They explode the deficit. They explode the debt. They're fucking absolutely worthless when it comes to the budget. It's shown out in the numbers. I'm not just being ridiculous about this. I can show you a few charts. It's absolutely embarrassing if anybody says this about Democrats.
Well, what about ending trade deficits in this country, right? You know what I mean? Like, we have huge trade deficits. Well, it could if we started to manufacture our own shit. Right? If the government came in and mandated these companies to come back to this country.
It's a negative IQ position to want to go around and reduce trade deficits. It doesn't mean anything. That's so like I have a trade deficit with Walmart.
It wouldn't create jobs?
No.
Why?
Okay, first of all, the reason we will never not have a trade deficit with most countries is because, first of all, our population. Second of all, our the worth of our currency. Our currency ranks very high in value There's like the euro, and there's like maybe one other currency that is more valuable than the United States currency. So there's no world in which our dollar, which goes further than every other fucking currency, is not going to buy more things. So and also, so like, think about another country with a smaller population, with a smaller GDP. How are they supposed to buy more from us than we buy from them? That
Well,
makes fucking no sense.
it's not about what they buy from us. It's about what we buy from ourselves, right? Rather than
That wouldn't change the
you know,
trade deficit. It just doesn't make sense.
well, hold on. If all of the stuff that we buy off of Amazon, right, and everything that's on your wish list wasn't made from China and was made in, you know, in the Appalachians with people that are making a decent living, right, that would change, right, our financial situation.
It would make us go bankrupt.
Why?
Because all of the small businesses that rely on free trade and from buying cheap products from overseas is how they make money. So, and nobody would ever buy product from us because it would immediately be more expensive than China. It'd be more expensive than any other alternative because of the value of our dollar.
Right, but not only that, but on the other hand, if the money was in our own communities, we would end up catching up. That may be true in the short term, right? But if companies would have to cut their costs, right, they'd cut their profits, right? We talked about that the other night when I spoke to you. Companies would either have to cut their profits or go out of business. They're not willing to go out of business, right? You know what I mean? They'll say, okay, you know what? We're going to have to give a better share to the American workers because it's more expensive.
With all respect, Brooklyn, this is like really negative IQ economic stuff. This is bad. Like, isolationism is bad. Do you think North Korea is doing great?
No, of course not. But they can't manufacture stuff that we can.
Okay, we can't manufacture things that China can.
We can. No, we can. We absolutely can.
No,
They're the largest manufacturer on the planet right now.
Yeah.
The only reason why they're not completely dominating us is because the yuan's worth shit. You know what I mean?
And
the
they
yuan's
want it
worth
to be.
nothing compared to the dollar.
They want it to be. That is a thing in their favor. That's a good thing for them.
Why?
They literally buy bonds in U.S. Stock to make the U.S. dollar inflate in price so that the yuan is cheaper so they can remain a more efficient economy to sell things. So they can remain a selling economy.
How is the yuan that's undervalued? How does that benefit them?
Because they can sell things for piss cheap.
Right, but that's like having a bunch of paper money. It doesn't really do nothing. It has no power.
It's not true. Look what it's doing. They're the fucking world's manufacturer.
Right, that's because we're buying all of that shit.
Not just
we're
us,
buying it.
Everybody.
Well, not just us, all over the world. There's no question about it. But
that's why we can't do it. So unless you want to devalue the dollar to the piss poor value of the yuan, we'll never be that manufacturing country.
Pickles, I'm sorry, I gotta go. Thank you for the conversation. I really appreciate it. I'm just looking for a solution, or even anything that's even fucking reasonable, because it's just insane that people on both sides are making nothing but complaints and don't even come up with one iota of some sort of solution of what's happening in this country. But anyways, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Anytime. All right, chat, tap the screen if you enjoy these debates. Give me a follow. Chat, also have a Cash App and a Venmo and a PayPal on my bio. If you guys want to tell me I'm cool and send me a sweet message, you can do that. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yo, what's up?
Oh man, that's a baby.
Hey man, how you doing?
Doing good. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm not, but I'd like to talk to you about the last caller.
Okay.
So I got an undergraduate degree in economics and mathematics, a master's in engineering, and I run algorithms in my head. I know that sounds a little weird, but there's a couple things I'd like to point out to you.
Okay.
I spent 6 years in China, and they manufacture a lot of plastic shit.
Yeah.
You know, and they do a lot of good manufacturing, by the way. The quality is not there. Let them have those jobs.
Yeah, I
Number
agree.
two,
Yeah.
Number two, America has 20% of the world's wealth and slightly less than 5% of the world's population. And by the way, that 20% has gone down 12% because of Trump's tariff policies and all his other weird shit. But, you know, there's plenty of money for everyone. And, you know, especially when it comes to healthcare and education. There's no way in hell any man like Elon Musk should have slightly more than 50% of the United States, or more than 50% of the wealth for less than 50% of the people. I spent 40 years in the Silicon Valley, the premier technology hub in the world, hands down. The Silicon Valley built Elon Musk. It was their scientists, their engineers, their mathematicians. He's nothing but a fucking sales guy. And by the way, my dad sold used cars. Nothing wrong with sales. But it's just, you know, and people wondering why there's this like socialist backlash. Are you kidding me? Look at the Trump policies. You know, I mean, the wealthiest country on earth, and we deprive people of money. I'm 73 years old. My whole family served back to my grandfathers in a couple world wars, Vietnam. And I'm just astonished that these billionaires blame working mothers, single mothers, you know, trying to feed their children. It's pretty sick. You know, I know I'm preaching to the choir. I don't mean to get on. I know you want to talk to MAGA people. And you know, that argument's over. Trump is done. He's done.
Yeah. 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 Well, I appreciate it, and appreciate your nugget of info. And
what did you think about what I said, if I may ask?
I think it's true. I think it's true. The 20% of the wealth thing was a good statistic. I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, Google it, but I did it a while back, and that's pretty accurate. I don't state things that are. I think I'm pretty good about verifying stuff. You know, I'm pretty good at understanding that Trump is an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty easy. Sad day in America, my friend.
Yeah.
I'll come on again if that's okay. I like your show a lot. I've watched it quite a bit. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Take it easy.
You too.
Chat. How we doing, y'all? How we doing? Tap the screen. We're almost at 50K. If you're a Trump supporter or somebody on the right and you want to debate, hop in the box. Hop in the box. Come tell me why you're a Trump person. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yo.
Yo, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, indeed I am.
Cool. What do you like about Trump?
I mean, I love everything, man. Like he really helped me go big on trading.
Yeah.
That one tweet of the Trump meme coin, bro. I had it, bro. And just, hey. Why don't you like Trump?
Isn't the Trump meme coin like way down now? Is there a rug pull?
No, because I sold it when it was high. Guess how much I made?
The majority of people lost money, right?
But I'm not part of the majority.
But if you want to talk about like somebody who's better for the United States, I think that's who you need to talk about, not just you.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Why don't you like Trump?
Every single aspect of his presidency is a failure. I think that his domestic policy is a failure. I think he has fucked up the economy for the entire world. He's fucked up the relationship with all of our allies. He's fucked up the relationship between Americans and their spouses and their families. We're more socially divided than ever. He's easily the most corrupt politician to sit in the Oval Office. He's literally selling an API for fuckers like you to make millions of dollars. To get access to his Truth Social post before the public does, so that they can go buy fucking stocks. I think it's very Putin-esque of him. I think he's our Saddam Hussein.
Do you think he was in the Epstein files?
Yeah.
You think?
I mean, what do you mean? Do I think he was in the Epstein files? He was in there more than Jesus was in the Bible.
Do you support the Bible?
No.
You don't?
No.
Damn. So you don't think God is real?
No.
Why not?
I don't think there's a convincing argument to be made.
All right. So you really hate Trump because you just don't make bread off him?
No, I hate Trump because he's bad for the world. He's bad for the United States. He's bad for us socially. He's bad for my family. He's bad for everybody besides the top 1%, maybe. And even
I
the
think
1% would probably be doing better if the middle class and lower class were healthier.
Yo, that's just their fault. They gotta get their money up, dog.
I think that you're
Like,
just
bro.
insulated from how bad this economy is, and I don't think that gets you any points, bro.
I mean, I don't think the economy is bad if I'm just like, my money's up, dog. What could I tell you? I have like 2 girls
doesn't
sitting
mean-
right next to me.
I don't care. People were as wealthy as fuck during the Great Depression. Doesn't mean that the economy wasn't bad.
Dog,
That's
people
you.
weren't wealthy as fuck. People were starving to death.
No, there were wealthy people during the Great Depression. Doesn't mean the economy wasn't bad.
Doggo, you just gotta get better education and go big.
I think that you're just obsessed with your own social status and you have nothing to offer this conversation.
I mean, I live in a rooftop of Brickell, man. Life's pretty good.
I can rest my case.
Why are you not doing so well? Like,
I don't
you're
think this
not-
is about me. I don't think this is about you. I don't think this is about anecdotal evidence at all. I think this is, we can look at the economic indicators, the macroeconomic indicators, and there's nothing you can point to that's better off today than it was before Biden left office. I think that you're just like upbeat about the shit you have on your plate because you maybe made some good moves. That doesn't mean that the rest of the United States and the rest of the world isn't suffering generally.
So you think Sleepy Joe was a good president?
He's fantastic, yes.
Whoa! My guy could barely walk upstairs. You think that boy was stable?
Yeah, Trump has been caught falling upstairs this year. He's been caught, I think he's been caught asleep on camera like 15 times, maybe 20 this year.
I don't think so.
No, I know so.
You know so?
Yes, I can Google this for you.
Yeah, well, I don't think Sleepy Joe had $7 billion in the bank account. So that's
right.
all you
Well,
need to know.
I guess he didn't have a rich dad that he inherited all that money, and he didn't make $3 billion his first year as president like Trump did.
Well, guess what, man? He was in debt for like more than $100 million. Guess what? He was a dog and made it all back.
Yeah, by ripping people off and conning them.
Well, that's how life is, man. That's how you got rich.
All right, Ricky. You've got nothing to offer anybody. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
What do you like about Trump?
I love everything, man. The economy, everything he does.
You like how bad the economy is?
The economy is amazing. My stocks are booming. My portfolio is better than ever.
What percent of the population of the United States has individual investments in stocks?
Like 50, 60?
No. You're talking about 401k holders.
Nah, you don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, it's like 20%.
You think he was in the Epstein files? just like my boy Ricky just said.
All right.
I can join. I can join. I can join. I can join. I can join.
Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Hello, can you hear me?
Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I'm a Trump supporter.
What do you like about Trump?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Trump makes strippers cheaper. Like, my money's up, my net worth's up. Like, I could low-key purchase your crib and like make you my sex slave. I'm not even gonna.
Have you heard of the stripper index? It's not good. It's not good when strippers are cheaper.
What's up, lads?
Hello.
I just want to say that I like Trump. So, what's your argument against him?
You in the bathtub guy?
No, man, no, I'm in the bathtub. What the hell's wrong with you? I mean, I'm in the business. I'm here. I don't.
Fuck up, I'm going live. I'm going live. Fuck.
Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yo. Why do you hate Trump? Talk to me.
Are you part of this group of people that just came through?
Part of who?
Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yo, what's up, Pickles? Yeah, I am.
What do you like about Trump?
Numerous things. Before I say that, I just want to say that strippers are not cheap. Neither are hookers, depending on what area you're in. But I know firsthand. Now, let's move on from that and have a serious discussion. Trump, looking for numerous reasons. Reason one is going to be probably policies. Big, beautiful bill. I like that.
What did you like about the big beautiful bill?
The tax breaks it's going to give to certain people because I believe in trickle down economics, and I think that this is the best way to get to that.
Why do you believe in trickle down economics, dude?
Because we have examples of how it works.
You first, enlighten me.
Yeah, sure. There's a guy in California. He because of the big beautiful bill, he's able to give all of his workers a base salary of $70,000.
This is called an anecdote, right? So we'd be looking for data. We'd be looking for data that productivity increases wages, and that's not the case.
Wait. So data is a collection of anecdotals.
Yeah.
Okay,
so on
we
the
have
other
other
side of the
reports.
country, right, there could be some other company that made 4 times the amount of profit that they usually do with the tax breaks and laid people off. So we've got to merge that data together.
Yeah. So the thing is that for the companies that don't actually trickle down their actual profits to the actual workers, okay, I think that they are deserving of making far more money anyway because they create jobs for people. So the reality that's just how capitalistic societies work, dude. So if you give tax breaks to the ultra wealthy, they stay in the country, they provide more jobs. That's the thing, okay? That's the first argument. Do you disagree with that statement or no?
I don't think that I don't think there's a case to be made that giving tax breaks creates more jobs. I think that if you have a higher tax rate and people want to avoid paying those tax liabilities, you can just straight up make jobs and it lowers your tax liability.
Wait. When you're saying make more jobs, it lowers tax liability. That isn't always the case. I mean,
it's always the case.
Okay, so let's say a guy has. Let me explain to you why that isn't always like lucrative. So let's say a guy has a shop and he needs 10 workers because he makes about 100 burgers a day. But then, because of in order to actually lower his tax liability, he hires what, 30 workers?
No, he can just give those workers a raise.
And that lowers the tax liability?
Yes.
No, incorrect.
100% correct. You're talking to a bookkeeper of 10 years.
No. So when you give someone an actual raise, obviously it's going to lower your profit, okay?
And you're taxed on profits, right?
Yes, but you
Huh.
can't give. Wait. You can't give a worker working in a factory like a raise like $200,000. It'll fuck the entire economy up.
Yeah, you can give them a pension, you can give them retirement, you can give them benefits, you can give them a moderate raise. You absolutely can.
Yeah, but a
Give them
lot
a
of
work
places are.
vehicle, you can give them right, you can give them 1,000 things. That's what used to happen before Reagan.
Okay, so what do you see? You're like, are you suggesting that like these companies like give the workers raises to a point where like I don't understand, but
You were just
they.
up here slurping the D of some company who gave a whopping starting salary of
Hey,
70K, which is
I'm
not a
not
lot in
making,
California.
listen. I'm not de-slurping. I'm just kind of making arguments of like
But you're
Just a minute,
saying
hold
it's
up.
good in one hand, but in my scenario, it's bad?
Well, no, you can definitely give raises, but I think that some companies do that.
They don't. Overwhelmingly, they don't. We have the data on this. We have 50 years of data on it. Doesn't happen.
Wait. So just to be clear, I want to make sure I understand your argument. Are you saying that instead of actually needing the big beautiful bill, these companies can just raise the employees' wages so much that it basically it makes tax liability similar to as if the big beautiful bill existed, but it doesn't?
Yeah.
And you have evidence of this?
Yes. You know what the wealth gap is?
No, what is it?
Oh my fucking shit whore. All right, hold on. This is called the wealth gap. All right. It measures the wealth of the top 10% versus the bottom 90. And this, you see how they're all like making out right here? It's like all together. This is called the golden age of economics for the United States. This is when people were just fucking shit up. They were buying houses, building roads, highways, schools. They were like, they could go buy a Corvette for $2,000 and they could shovel shit for $4 an hour and it would be, it'd be like a year project. They could do it. Now, Reagan, circa 1980, you see where they just fucking divorce each other? This is when your ideology came into play. This is when y'all thought it would be a good idea to just trust that companies will send this money to their communities somehow to benefit them without the taxation. And they didn't. They held on to it. And they got very, very rich. And the rest of the population, the bottom 90%, they stayed right the fuck where they were.
Can you move over a little bit more to the right? What is it for today's day?
This keeps going, by the way. This gets very bad for you. It literally just skyrockets to the top, this red line.
And you're saying in the 1980 time frame is when we started giving tax breaks and trusting companies to give money, and then
Yes.
All right, pickles. Well, I can't argue with data. But okay, so you're saying so people were getting paid more in the 80s.
Yes.
Damn. Okay. All right, next topic.
All right, what else do you like about Trump?
I'll concede to point one.
W.
That's one concession for me. Okay. You know what? I don't think I'm well equipped for this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't really know what else to say.
All right, girl. Well, you have a good weekend.
All right. Thank you, man. You too.
All right. W concession. We like those. Chat, follow the stream if you enjoy these debates. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you like about Trump?
Everything.
You know, one of the hallmarks of a cult is the inability to criticize your leader. There's like literally not one good thing you can point to Trump out doing right
Yeah,
now.
everything.
Okay, you want to give me like something to work with? Yep. Yep. Chat, it's my birthday weekend, all right? It's my birthday weekend, and that's one of the best gifts someone could give you is just a big, fat, juicy concession. And in a gentleman type manner, too. That was good. That was W for Italian. Trump isn't sleeping. Trump's praying. He's not sleeping. Thank you, TB. It is my actual birthday weekend. That's true. Chupacabra, aka Georgia. It is Georgia's birthday tomorrow, actually. Everyone give a happy birthday to Georgia. Fuck! Georgia! I am going to UPS tomorrow. I swear to God. I swear. I swear. I'm going. I'm going. Yo, thank you, pianos. Welcome. Fuck. Alright, I swear. I swear. Hold on, let me get my fucking...
Hold on. I don't want an echo. I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky.
We'll get that fixed, chat. That's, those are raw vocals, by the way. Those are raw vocals. Show the Pokemon card again? Absolutely. Read it and weep, chat. This is a 1 of 1 Pickles VMAX. It probably will sell for a couple million in the next few years. My ex-friends remember you were MAGA. I was never MAGA. Proud to say I was politically like unaware entirely like 6 years ago. Was nothing. Didn't even know what a Democrat was or a Republican. Like literally didn't know. I was never MAGA. I've never liked Trump. I'll give you 1 million for it right now. I'll think about it, Echo. I'll think about it. Talking about MAGA running now. Oh, okay, OJ. W. Hello.
Yes, hello.
I don't want to do Aladdin. I don't want to do Aladdin. He doesn't go here. I was shocked when he won. I remember standing in my grandparents' living room and like hearing him talk about, I was like, oh, he's done. He's fucking done. After he said the like, some might be good people, but they're not bringing their best. You know, the rapists, the killers thing. I was like, oh, he's fucking done. He's cooked. When he won, I was like, what the fuck? I was shocked. Trump's doing effort for global peace. Uh-huh. Do you remember Howard Dean? I don't. Ted Cruz phone banking for him after he called his wife a dog, dude. What a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Guys, I need a sous vide machine. Sealer? I need a sous vide sealer. And there's cheap ones. There's like $30 ones. You can go all out with this shit. Jesus. I'm gonna go middle of the road. I swear. Yeah. What do we think about this? Looks decent. Moist. That's what I want. It's on my wish list, chat. Maybe Santa? I would love that.
Hello?
Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Are you over 18?
Yes. I actually just turned 18 and I'm voting for Trump.
You can't vote for Trump anymore, right?
He's gonna rerun.
Isn't that against the Constitution?
Oh, he can change the Constitution, can he?
No.
But he's actually the president.
What is this? What are the steps to change the Constitution, bro?
Yo, wait, sorry. Yo, get off. Let me actually debate this guy, bro. So you say Trump sucks, right? So you're a Kamala supporter?
Kamala.
You're a Kamala supporter? Sorry.
Yeah.
So can you give me some of her accomplishments and how that sort of, out displays Trump's accomplishments during his terms and why
Yeah.
she's a better president?
Yeah, so Trump golfed 1/5 of his presidency. Kamala met with 150 diplomats during her term. She signed more, or she was the tie-breaking vote for more legislation than any president the last 200 plus years. She went south of the border to the Golden Triangle countries, and she negotiated plans to raise private company money, meaning non-tax dollar money, I think it was $5.2 billion, $5.3 billion, created jobs, stopped the influx of migrants from those countries. She also has been in government for 27 years, and Trump was a fucking game show host.
Can we not curse? Okay, so Trump's a game. If Trump is a game host, how did he So under Trump's record, 2.1 million jobs were added in 2019. Unemployment reached 3.5%.
Mhm.
hourly earnings increased by around 3%. GDP grew.
It was
Murders fell.
better under Biden. Biden
It was
had
better under.
Biden had an even lower unemployment rate. Biden created 15 million jobs. We absolutely smoked the absolute piss out of any Republican. If you go back even as far as the end of the Cold War, we Democrats create 50 to 1 jobs that Republicans make. Democrats outperform Republicans in every single aspect of the economy. It's not even close. It's not even close to
Okay,
a
so
little bit.
aspect of economy, but under Trump, he had the violent crime fell from 9.3% in 2025, and murders fell 18.1%.
Yeah, Biden had a crime rate drop every year since Trump left office as well.
Every year, but did he have that big of a number?
No, crime was high during COVID. Poverty yields crime.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is that Epstein Island is good, right?
What?
Sorry?
Okay. Thank you, Georgia.
Just as a mod announcement, everybody needs to tap that screen, share the live, get some other people in here. We've only got 70K likes and 250 people in here. Come on, guys, what are you doing? Pickles, I'm birthday bombing you. Check your wish list.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What did you do, you son of a bitch? You girth, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, it's already gone. Dude, you got my sous vide. You son of a bitch.
And I threw in a extra pack of bags for you, so you got plenty of the rolls. Yeah, everything you need to get started.
Let's fucking go, baby. Thank you. Dude, W Infectious is in the chat, dude. I have a sous vide fucking... I've got so many steaks. I've got so much chicken. I'm about to sous vide the shit out of it.
I'm telling you, man, those vacuum sealers, they have saved us a small fortune. We buy everything in bulk.
Ooh.
We buy big bags of chicken, big bags of hamburger. You just vacuum seal that shit up and throw it in the freezer. It'll keep for years.
Ooh.
No freezer burn.
I'm stoked about this. I think we're about to change. We're about to turn a new leaf. Like, I feel like the last few months we've been figuring out like the health thing, but I feel like we're gonna be doing a chef thing here soon.
Well, I mean, it's good budgeting. You know, I mean, it's much easier to buy in bulk. You just spend, one evening processing everything. You're just separating everything out. You find a good deal on a pack of steaks, like 4 or 5 of them in a package. Get that, separate them, vacuum seal them, throw them in the freezer. They're good to go. You can seal them up with your marinade and your seasonings if you really want.
I am actually going to do a live after this cooking sous vide. I'm going to do it. I'm going to cook sous vide in my sink. I just have to clean the shit out of my sink. Well, I mean, it's inside of a vacuum. It's a seal thing. But...
Right. Oh, TB down in the comments. He's telling you to check out the Sous Vide Everything YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. I will. And I think I'm going to sous vide some fucking carrots, too. That sounds delicious.
There you go. Oh, do you have any of those carrots that you pickled?
I do.
Ooh.
Sous vide everything. Dude, this guy's... Whoa, this guy's serious. Holy shit. 2 million subscribers. This guy's serious as hell, dude. Oh my god. Alright, I subscribed. Yo, big shout out to Infectious for spoiling the crap out of me. Thank you, dude.
No problem, brother. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I literally, Abby, my girlfriend, I just bought her a vacuum sealer, her and her husband, about 2 months ago. And so far, it's saving them a small fortune, too. We go out about once a month, when they go to do their big shopping, and I help her. I just drive her over to the grocery store and we go shopping together. And then we take all the meat back to her place and we process everything and refreeze it. And
Fuck yeah.
it's saving them about $100 a month in meat.
Damn.
Think about it. I mean, you go out and you buy a 10-pound chub of hamburger. It's a fuck ton cheaper than buying like 6 patties in a package. And yes, Mama, my girlfriend's husband. Yes, I have an interesting relationship situation going on. I have a wife and a girlfriend, and my girlfriend has a husband, and everybody knows what's going on. Everybody's on the same page.
You girthy son of a bitch.
My wife is actually in the market for a girlfriend right now.
Damn. Wow. Wow. It's beautiful.
Yeah. W. Polly, absolutely, Becca. Absolutely. As long as everybody is consenting and everybody is aware and truth is what's the most important part, then who are we hurting?
That is very cool. That is very cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yep, nope. I just wanted to spoil you again. I'll drop back down.
All right. Love you, man. Thank you.
Love you, brother.
That's pretty dope, dude. That's pretty dope. What did I hear about the other day? It was like House of Cards is like one of the most healthiest depictions of polyamorous relationship. I need to watch that show again. Julie with the membership. What? Thank you so much, Julie. Let's freaking go, dude. Hold on, let me see if there's a thing. Happy birthday weekend, Pickles from Australia. Thank you so much, Julie. Guys, I don't read my member messages. Now I know. Now I know to do it. W. Julie Kernow. Thank you so much, Julie. I've been almost every configuration, just not. Your friend is in that show? What? Yeah, Kevin Spacey. Didn't he get away with his shit too? Didn't he get the court case thrown out? Oh, don't ask no time.
Yo,
what's up, man?
so you never heard of Howard Dean?
No, let me Google it actually.
If you want to see how far we've fallen, he was the golden boy for the Democratic primaries in 2004.
Uh-huh.
You cannot guess what knocked him out of the running. It was a gaffe. It was one line on stage. You'll find the video.
Was
It's
it
like
that one?
Yeah.
Is it that guy?
That's the guy.
I remember that.
And the worst part about it is that whole thing, the audio guy came out later on and said
That light
he
blinded
couldn't
fool
get Dean's audio.
9,510
So he
super
had to keep
chatted
pumping
$10. Just found your channel. Liked and subscribed.
Yo!
I like your knowledge and chill attitude. Keep up the great work.
Thank you so much, dude. W with the $10 fucking dollars. Thank you so much, light blinded fool. Thank
W.
you. Sorry.
Yeah, there were things later on. The audio guy had to pump his mic because the crowd was too loud. So like at the end of the day, he wasn't even that crazy in his little "yeah" scream, and that knocked him out of the running. And then you fast forward, and we've got the immigrants are eating cats and dogs.
We have
And
to
you're
watch
still
it
in.
now. I want to watch it now.
You know something? You know something? If you had told us 1 year ago that we were going to come in third in Iowa, we would have given anything for that. And you know something? You know something? Not only are we going to New Hampshire, Tom Harkin, we're going to South Carolina and Oklahoma and Arizona and North Dakota and New Mexico. And we're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
He was heir apparent right up until that moment.
Dude, that's my nightmare, dude. God damn. Oh,
That was
man.
the difference between Dean versus Bush and Kerry versus Bush.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I have tears in my
That
eyes.
one little scream. Anyways, man, I'll let you go. But yeah, we've fallen pretty far from grace. If that used to get you, I was younger when that. Well, I was an adult, but a young adult, and I just remember all the news stations talking about how unpresidential he was. Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that to light. That's juicy as fuck.
Yeah, that's yeah. Anyways, kicking for the Yago, and happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. By the way, shout out to Chair. Chair is somebody who is very helpful in regards to, we'll just say some of the media we use on the Discord. So Chairs, we'll just say that. I can't talk about it in depth because it's classified. What away? It's what away classified. My birthday is on Monday. My birthday's on Monday. Thank you, Dano. Thank you, everybody. Trump said childcare is childcare. Yeah, don't spill me yet today. Don't spill me yet. We have Monday. Don't be crazy. I am a Leo. Mine's in 30 minutes. Grats, Daniel. Happy birthday. I'm gonna be 38. I'm gonna be 29 with 9 years experience. $33. We could have been friends. Damn it, TB. Why you gotta be in Weatherford though? 39 in December, WKC. Never would have guessed, Becca. Oh. Hello, D. What's my skincare routine other than simply being a man? Guys, I don't have one. I don't mean to rub it in your face. I literally don't do anything for my skin. I take a shower, I don't even wash my face. I use regular basic Dove body wash on my head and the rest of my body. And then I get out and I don't do anything. It's a lack of sun exposure. That could be true. Could be true. Am I logging off? Gosh, we've only been live for a little bit. Actually, we had an hour stream before this, so it's not that bad. No, I wouldn't mind doing a little bit more. We're losing traction again, though. We did a reset. Hmm. I also do GHKCU. I do a little GHKCU. I've been cursed with the baby face. It's not always great. All right, that's a job. Ohio now, but reminisce with Davo about NRH2O. Dude, Natalie, you gotta get like high concentration. Like I do 4 units, and I don't feel anything. I can't grow a beard. I can't do it. I'm actually microneedling my face, and it fucking hurts trying to grow a beard. Almost 40, can't do it. I don't know. It's my genes. What's GHKCU? That's classified. What are we? It's a peptide. The Joe Dirte. Yeah, I'm so deeply ingrained with white trash DNA that I just don't grow hair here, like here and here, and like here and here. It's not. It's not something you get in trouble for Googling. All of my brothers have fucking beards. Yeah, Lauren. You can get I think GHKCU. You can just get on TikTok Shop. You can get GHKCU ointment. It's just a fancy copper peptide. It's blue, and you just lather it on your face, or you can pin it. I would literally do that. I would get my hair, like my head tattooed if I was like that bald, because it looks good. I would just shave my head every day. They've got it down. Some of those people are really good. Take zinc twice a week. Fuck. So okay, the peptides on TikTok Shop. We're talking about the stuff that you can just rub on. We're not talking about. I think there's zinc in my daily vitamin. $11 milligrams. How much do you take? Hot dog grease? Nah, dude. Nah. Level 28. In what, D? You think so, Michael? You should go through a gray market. You should go through gray market that does third-party testing. You don't want to get hot dog grease. I've never taken a daily vitamin. Only stuff I use is creatine monohydrate. I do my creatine. That should be good. Okay, Nat. Good. Ruin, I want to see your build, bro. I want to see what you're rocking. I want to pick your brain. Oh, the Heart Me fan club? It doesn't show me all that. Oh, you are level 22. Gifter level. Thank you, D. It's just enough to not deplete your zinc sources. Copper competes in the body. Oh. Guys, should we get off and do some sous vide? Should we cook some meats? Should we Mark Zuckerberg this motherfucker? Where do I find scientific information? Peptides. I mean, obviously there's Reddit. I ask a lot of stuff in ChatGPT. I just look at peptide resources and see what they're offering, and then Google each one and like read into them and see why and what they do, what kind of clinical backing there is, what kind of studies, stuff like that. What movie? Ooh, it sounds like a great movie choice tonight. Is that what you meant, D? Thank you, Natalie. 3 to 5 grams of creatine a day loading is a waste. I do about 15. You're saying 5 is like ceiling? I had a hard time with you last night. What do you mean, Natalie? Is it bad to take creatine if you don't work out? You might just kind of look bloated. I don't know if it's bad, though. I'm gonna look into that. Look into that. Help my brain and some of my muscles. It does. Creatine breaks the blood-brain barrier. Brain-blood barrier. It's one of the few things that does it. Yeah, best. I'm about to try 5 hours. I'm really sad about it. Oh. 30-ish grams daily has shown to reduce Alzheimer's. I need that. I need that bad. Where's the brain machine in the gym? There was a guy at the old AA meetings that I went to. He had to have been pushing so much TRT, bro. This guy was jacked. Like he could just barely move. He was jacked. And he came in one day and you could just tell he was titrated up like God knows what. But his face was like just swollen. And my fucking sponsor looked at me and he's like, dude, where do we find the face machine in the gym? Where's the face machine? I was trying to respect you. I hope you know. No, no, you're fine, Michael. I take everything y'all say seriously. I take it to heart. No hate on anybody that does TRT. I think TRT is great. Like with a doctor, and do it the right way, the right amount. This guy was definitely doing like a fucking 1,000 milligrams a week, though, dude. Exceeding 5 grams a milligram, just pissed out. Let me read on this. So there's diminishing gains. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Generally provides a little more additional. Huh. Most XX is excreted. So I'm gonna cap myself at 10 a day, because I'm 6'4". I'm big. It says that for my size, it's not bad. I don't know if I want to do Titanic. I don't feel like fucking crying tonight. What up, man?
Hey, just a real quick, where you guys are talking about, only being able to absorb like 5 grams a day.
Mhm.
It's kind of the same thing along the same lines as like vitamin C, right? Your body can only absorb so much vitamin C in the course of a day, yet they have these pills that are like 2,000 milligrams and shit. Just these obscene numbers that your body can't technically take in. It's because, like, say, if your body can only take in 5 milligrams a day, if you take 5 milligrams, that doesn't mean your body's going to absorb it all.
Yeah.
And you may only get half of it. So, like what you were saying, putting yourself to like 10 a day would probably be your best bet.
Yeah.
Because then at least that 5 baseline will get absorbed. And it's the same thing. Like I said, with vitamin C, that's why the pills are so insanely high, because vitamin C isn't absorbed quickly. And so you do end up losing a vast majority of it, but they at least know for sure then you're going to get your baseline.
Okay. And it says here like if you go a while without taking it, like it makes sense to maybe like load at the beginning, like at the loading phase to saturate muscles faster. You might take like a little more, but then after that 5-day maintenance, 3 to 5 grams a day for maintenance is good. That's all you need. So yeah, that's true. I am pissing out creatine.
Yeah. You're pissing away money.
Hello, creatine's cheap as fuck, but yeah.
Right, true. Yeah.
At Devil Dill 641 super chatted $5. Hope you have a very happy birthday and many, many more. Cheers, party popper emoji, party face emoji, party popper emoji, birthday cake emoji.
Thank you, Devil Doll. Thank you so much.
Sorry about that one if it echoed or anything. I lost my headset right in the middle of it. It died. Had to switch.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Devil Doll.
W community. Thank you, you guys. We're all just kind of spoiling the shit out of Pickles for his birthday this year. This is awesome.
I love it. It doesn't bother me one bit. Have you seen the movie Perfume? What's up, Dolphin? I should do ASMR. Time out. It's your birthday. My birthday's Monday. It's Monday. Guys, don't go crazy just yet. Don't go crazy. Don't blow your load just yet. If you do, let me put on my goggles.
Get in the splash zone.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna do a sous vide stream. We're gonna cook. We're gonna start a sous vide steak. And then we will go and we will watch a movie. Let's do it.
All right, man. I'm gonna go wander the TikTok streets for a while. I'll be back.
All right, bro. Have fun. Much love.
Later, brother.
Don't trip over that gigantic wiener on your way out. Chat, I love you. I will see you guys in my sous vide stream. I'm just going to flicker on and off. We could raid somebody. Yes, let's raid somebody. Yeah. Let's raid. Who is on? Johnny's on, but Johnny's huge. Let's give Joey some love. Joey's got 114 people watching. Let's get Joey some love, guys. This is Joey. Joey's bigger than me now. Dang, dude. Grown up so fast. Go give Joey some love.
Mandy says tap Chad 1 million taps tonight.
Wait, why can I not? DoorDash coffee.
Joey underscore does it. Joey underscore does it.
Where can anybody link? I can't comment the damn site. Oh, here we go. Here, if anybody needs the room code, it's right here.
I'll see you guys there, chat. I love
Right
you.
there.
I'll see you in just a second.
Yep.